Don, do you want to work your way up? So what we'll do is at the very end, we'll have an opportunity for some questions. I would like to introduce you to Don Bittler. What I'd like to highlight is that Don is, as he puts it, a patriot. And one of the things I liked the best about him is that he really sees the patriot in all of us. That all of us, when we go to cast our ballot, that we all are performing a patriotic act. And when we think about, the closing, for example, of the 3-day weekend and working its way to the U.S. Supreme Court, we need to think about, well, who are these people? Who's actually impacted by this? And so I'd like to introduce you to Don Bittler. Please come on up.
Good afternoon. My name is Don Bittler. I'm here today supporting the rights of veterans. In the 1980s, I was a paratrooper with the 101st Airborne. I was a pathfinder, and our job was to jump in behind the lines and set up the drop zone and landing zone for the other guys, And when you're 20 years old, you think you're bulletproof, but it was a pretty dangerous job. But you know what, I'm not here to talk about that today. What I'm here today to talk about is there are veterans out there, like myself, that aren't able to, for whatever, because of illness. And what, my father was on the USS Yorktown during World War II, and he was in several engagements, more than a couple, and made it. And the last 2 elections of his life, he was in wheelchair bound because he had multiple sclerosis. He couldn't get in and out of bed, and my mother didn't have the strength to get him in and out of bed, to get to the wheelchair, to get to the car, to get him to the voting booth. And we all have the right to be able to get there, or at least to be heard, and from what the prior gentleman spoke of, it's like, let's cut through some of the red tape. Well, you know what? Sometimes we've got to go the extra mile. Sometimes we've got to go the extra mile to help the people, to help this country be who and what we are. We should make it easier, not harder for people to vote. I mean, as an active member of the community, I only put a little chink into everything, But my right to vote, is the common man's sword, It's the only way that the average guy out there just trying to put shoes on their kids' feet, are able to speak out and at least feel like they have something to say about what's going on in our nation today. I guess I had some other things in here I was supposed to say. But the bottom line is, everyone here standing here, and every man on the battlefield, and every mother and son of America are patriots. We're born that way, and God bless America, God bless America. Thank you.